Hello, I'm Steve Weber, the host of Book Cheapskate. We're running down the top 10 free Kindle books featured today on bookcheapskate.com. Happy Tuesday, everyone. It's October 14th, 2025. As always, I'm joined by my co-host and bookworm sidekick, Cassandra. Good morning, Cass.
Good morning, and hello to you out there listening. Hope you're ready for some great free reads today.
Absolutely. We've got quite the mix today. A real haul, everything from fantasy, bit of romance, even some cooking, which is interesting.
Yeah, definitely some surprises in the list. We're going to run through them, give you the lowdown.
Okay, let's kick things off. Book number 1, Hammered. It's Legacy of Magic Book 1 by Lindsay Buroker. Humorous paranormal fantasy is the vibe here.
Right, and the heroine, Matti Puletasi, she's pretty unique. Seattle native, half-dwarf.
And she's got the strength of a bear, apparently. But the interesting thing is she's not really into the whole magic thing. Prefers power tools, home renovations.
Exactly, which is kind of refreshing for fantasy,
Yeah.
you know, a practical hero. But, oh, things get messy fast. Yeah, sounds like it. She gets framed for murder while everyone's after this mysterious artifact hidden under her Reno project.
Right. Orcs, werewolves, humans, everyone wants it. So she's kind of stuck.
And has to team up with someone she'd rather not.
You got it. A, quote, haughty, deadly elf assassin from another realm. Classic reluctant partnership.
Ah, okay. So you get that snarky banter, the opposites attract thing. Sounds like maybe a slow burn romance, too.
Definitely checks those boxes.
Yeah.
Great if you like that mix of urban fantasy snark and, well, elves.
Cool. Okay, moving on. Book number 2. Everything She Ever Wanted. This is a different kind of love book 1 by Liz Durano.
And this one dives right into contemporary romance territory, specifically reverse age gap.
Right, so the woman is older. The setup sounds pretty intense. Harlow James, she's a successful surgeon.
Transplant surgeon, yeah. And she's running from some serious loss, grief, basically trying to disappear.
Ends up in the sustainable desert home, the Pearl, near Taos, New Mexico, trying to go off-grid.
But she doesn't quite manage to disappear. She meets Dax Drexel. He's a master carpenter working on her place.
And he is, let me check, 13 years younger.
13 years younger, yeah. So that's the core dynamic. It really flips the usual script.
So the book tackles things like grief, starting over, but also maybe the societal side-eye that can come with the woman being older.
Exactly. It uses that enemies to lovers thing to explore all that. Second chances, emotional vulnerability. It's got depth.
Interesting. Okay, book 3, a complete tonal shift maybe. Truly Mine, Carmichael Security Series by Nicole Rose.
Oh, yeah. This is firmly the over-the-top alpha romance category. Unapologetically so.
So the hero, Zane Carmichael, he sees the heroine, Emma Cooper, and is just instantly obsessed.
Instantly. Like 0 to 60 obsession. The description says he's hot, bossy, and relentless.
Wow, okay. And he lies his way into her life under the guise of providing security.
Pretty much. It's all about that forced proximity, you know? Got to protect the curvy heroine he's decided is his.
But there's a catch, right?
Yeah.
Something about grandmothers.
Yes. This is where the humor comes in, which is maybe needed. He has to deal with Emma's 2 octogenarian grandmothers who are described as 80 going on 18.
Ah, okay, that sounds like it could be funny. Does it work? Keeping it light despite the intensity?
I think so.
Yeah.
Apparently the dual point of view helps too. You see his instant devotion, but also her trying and failing to resist him, plus the grandma chaos. It keeps it fun.
Gotcha. All right, after all that relationship drama, book 4 is Garlic. A simple cookbook for everyone.
A palate cleanser, maybe?
Yeah.
A cookbook dedicated entirely, solely to garlic.
Huh. You know, I can see the appeal. If you love garlic, you really love garlic. Is it practical?
Seems like it. Simple, unique recipes. The idea is making it easy to just use more garlic in interesting ways, not just your usual garlic bread or whatever.
Okay. Any surprises in the recipes?
Actually, yeah. It's surprisingly global. Algerian recipes like saffron bowls, couscous gardaya. Yeah. And Jamaican fillets, Mediterranean stuff, Southwest flavors. It kind of uses garlic as a gateway to different cuisines. Pretty clever for beginners, maybe looking for easy weeknight meals.
Nice. Okay, book 5 takes us into mystery territory. The Chester Creek Murders. Venator Cold Case Series Book 1 by Hazel Smith. Cozy mystery, right?
Spot on. Classic cozy setup. Glamorous setting, London's Hotel La Fontaine.
And the heroine, Ivy Stone, she's a new maid, finds a dead body on her first day before lunch.
Yep. Talk about a bad first day. That kicks off the amateur sleuthing.
So cozies are all about that comfort read vibe, right? Murder, but make it nice.
Kind of, yeah. You get the puzzle, but it's mixed with appealing lifestyle elements. Like there's a prestigious fashion show happening at the hotel. She gets to sample gourmet food.
Ah, okay. Living vicariously.
Exactly.
Yep.
And there's a sweet puppy named Monty. Plus that whole upstairs-downstairs dynamic adds a bit of social commentary, maybe. It's danger, but cushioned.
Got it. Now compare that to book 6, Mystery Maid by Jemmy Fraser. Also a maid, but sounds like a different feel. Romantic suspense.
Totally different, yeah. Maid Ivy book 2. Wait, is this the same Ivy? No, different author, different series.
Okay.
So Mystery Maid. The heroine here, Tansy, she's not sleuthing for fun. She's hiding.
Hiding from who? Or what?
A dangerous ex, apparently. Scammed her, sounds like. So she's retreated to this remote fishing lodge she inherited in Vermont, working on tech stuff, trying to lay low.
Okay, so remote setting. That always amps up the suspense.
Definitely. And then you get the classic romantic suspense tropes, protector dynamics,
Yeah.
specifically brother's best friend.
Ah, okay. So the hero shows up.
Yeah, Sam. He's a burned-out FBI agent. Officially, he's just checking on his friend's sister, but surprise, he's been secretly into her for ages.
Of course he has. So forced proximity, high stakes, maybe some unresolved feelings. Much less cozy than the last one.
Much less cozy. More about survival, protection, and that simmering romantic tension and isolation.
Right. Okay, now things get a little unusual with books 7 and 8. They seem related. Built of secrets and writing by the book.
Yeah, it looks like two listings for essentially the same core content, which is interesting in itself, suggests a specific demand.
And the content is devotionals for writers.
Exactly. Writing by the book. 101 Devotionals for the Christian Writer by Kathy Widenhouse. It's in the writing and language reference category, but with a Christian focus.
So it's not just about craft, like sentence structure or plot.
It connects the two. It takes, best practices in writing the by-the-book stuff and links them to what the author calls God's writing guidelines in Scripture.
Huh. How does that work in practice?
Well, it's set up as 101 short devotionals. Each one has a scripture passage, then illustration related to writing, a practical truth takeaway, and a prayer.
So it's meant to be like daily inspiration for writers who want to integrate their faith and their writing process.
Precisely. Bloggers, freelancers, novelists, anyone who sees writing as more than just a job, maybe as a calling or ministry, it aims to empower them, make their writing stronger and more impactful from that faith perspective.
Okay, definitely a specific niche, but clearly one with an audience if it's listed twice. Interesting.
Yeah, it's a good example of how faith communities are creating really practical, targeted resources for professional development.
All right, book number 9. We're shifting gears again. A Ghostly Guardian, Midlife Mysteries Book 1. Sounds historical. Maybe supernatural.
Yep. London, 1880. And yes, definitely supernatural. Historical ghost romance. Maybe with a midlife mystery angle. The premise grabs you right away.
Oh, yeah. What's the hook?
The heroine is accused of stealing a diamond. And her response. Technically, I did steal it, but it was mine to begin with.
Huh. Okay, I like her already. Sets the tone.
Right. Tells you she's got some fire, some complexity. And to prove her innocence, guess who helps her?
Let me guess. A ghost.
Her dead husband's ghost, Patrick. He appears to help clear her name.
Okay, wow. But wait, there's more, right? Isn't there a living investigator involved?
There is. Inspector Grant Sterling. He's handsome, brooding, and happens to be Patrick's living best friend.
No way. Okay, that's a fantastic setup. A ghost husband helping her while his living best friend investigates her. And maybe falls for her.
Talk about a complicated love triangle. Ghostly guardian versus living investigator. It definitely appeals to fans of Victorian settings, complex heroines, later-in-life romance, and that supernatural twist.
Yeah, that sounds like a really unique mix. Okay, finally, book number 10. We end with a classic, The Last of the Mohicans.
An absolute cornerstone. James Fenimore Cooper, 1826. If you haven't read it, well, it's foundational American literature.
It's considered one of the great adventure novels, right? Set during the French and Indian War.
Absolutely. It follows the dangerous journey of two sisters trying to reunite with their father, escorted through the wilderness.
And it gave us some iconic characters. Hawkeye, Natty Bumppo.
The quintessential frontiersman, and his companions, the Mohicans Chingachgook and his son Uncas, the titular last of the Mohicans. These characters became archetypes.
So beyond just the adventure story, why is it still, relevant? What's the takeaway for us now?
Well, it digs deep into really core American themes. The clash between European civilization and the vanishing wilderness, Ideas about loyalty, bravery, brotherhood, the morality of expansion.
So it's not just buckskins and battles, there's real depth there.
A lot of depth. It really shaped how America saw its own frontier myth and its relationship with the land and with Native American cultures. Essential reading, really, to understand where a lot of later fiction came from.
Woo, okay, that's quite a list for one day. From elf assassins to ghostly husbands to girl-lit cookbooks.
A bit of everything. Hopefully gives you some good options to check out.
Well, thanks for joining us today. And remember, if you want to download any of the books we've mentioned today for free from Amazon, visit us at bookcheapskate.com and you'll have all the links right there. But do it now. These books are free today, but might be back to full price tomorrow. Also, along with those freebies, the site has a ton of specials on deeply discounted Kindle books and also a heads up on the best new releases. Every morning, it's all brand new. Cass will do it again tomorrow.
Absolutely. Can't wait. Happy reading, everyone.
Until then, keep on opening new worlds with great books without opening your wallet. And whatever you do, remember this. When you read,
your mind becomes its own kingdom.